Hi, I'm Alec.
And I'm Jamie. We're here to help you learn about fire safety and what you can do to keep yourself and others safe.
When it comes to fire, there's a lot to learn, but we're going to keep it simple and help you understand.
There are 6 key rules to fire safety, and you can help with all of them.
If you follow these rules, you'll be just fine. So let's get started and have some fun.
Rule number 1 is to never play with matches. So many fires are started by kids playing with matches. It only takes one match to burn down a whole house. This is your job. If you ever see a box of matches, you should tell an adult right away.
Thank you. Good job.
Rule number 2. Check your smoke detectors once a month and change the batteries twice a year.
In most houses, there are little friends called smoke detectors. They live on every ceiling and wall of every story in your house. They let you know if there's any smoke that could be harmful to you or your family.
Fires create smoke which rises and makes your smoke detectors do this. This is where you come in. You can help check the batteries once a month and change them twice a year. It's as simple as that. One of the most common places for a fire to start is in the kitchen. That's why rule number 3 is to be smart in the kitchen.
The kitchen can be a very dangerous place. There are lots of objects that can cut or burn you, especially the stove. Don't touch any pots on the stove because any pot can be hot.
Only your parents should use the stove, and even they need to be careful when touching things like pots and pans because they can be extremely hot. What you can do is remind them to always use an oven mitt when touching things like pots and pans. Your job is to never touch a stove, and remind your parents to always turn the pot handles in toward the stove.
It is your responsibility to keep you and your family safe by, number 1, never playing with matches, number 2, to remind your parents to check fire detectors, and number 3, to be safe in the kitchen. But it's always good to be prepared, so here are a few good tips in case there is a fire.
Rule number 4 is to have a fire escape plan. You and your family should make a plan that includes staying calm, knowing which ways to get out of your house, a meeting place, and a way to contact help.
Practice makes perfect, so the more you practice, the safer you and your family will be if a fire actually starts. Rule number 5 is to stay low and go. If there's a fire, that means there's also smoke. This smoke can be very dangerous if you breathe it in.
Since smoke rises, the safest place for you is to be low to the ground. Stay low and go.
Don't stop for anything, not even your pets or your favorite toys. If you left behind a pet, you can tell a firefighter and they will try to save it for you. Always remember to follow your fire escape plan and get out fast.
If you do happen to start on fire, the most important thing to do is stop, drop, and roll. If you stop, drop, and roll, the fire will go away and you will be safe. Here's something you need to know. Firefighters are your friends. They're here to protect you and keep you safe.
This is one of our local firefighters, Jeremy. When he has to work in a fire, he has to put a lot of safety gear on so that he can stay safe and help you as well. He may look scary in all his equipment, but he's just there to help you.
Fires can be very scary and dangerous.
But these simple rules can help you prevent a fire and keep you safe if there is one.
I'm Alec.
And I'm Jamie.
Thanks for watching. Don't play with fire.